Hello, dear viewers. Today, we will focus on exploring Mercury, one of the smallest planets in our solar system. You will learn all the fascinating details you need to know about this incredible planet. Let's get started. Mercury is one of the planets with the closest orbit to the Sun within our solar system. So what more do we know about this planet? Discovery history. Mercury has historically been an intriguing planet for humans, and its discovery dates back thousands of years. Observations by ancient civilizations. Mercury was considered one of the brightest objects in the sky by civilizations such as the ancient Egyptians, Babylonians, and Greeks. According to them, Mercury could be observed in the morning and evening skies, earning it the names morning star and evening star. Solar transits. Early astronomers made significant efforts to understand Mercury's orbit and movement by observing its transits in front of the Sun, which resulted in solar eclipses. Discovery through telescopes. Observations of Mercury through telescopes began in the 17th century. Galileo Galilei was the first to observe Mercury in 1610. However, during that time, there was limited knowledge about the surface details of Mercury. Physical characteristics. Mercury is one of the smallest planets in our solar system, yet it boasts several fascinating physical features. Here are some of Mercury's notable characteristics. Size. Despite being one of the smallest planets in our solar system, Mercury is only slightly larger in diameter than Pluto, which was later reclassified as a dwarf planet. It's approximately one-third the size of Earth. This small size contributes to its weak atmosphere and extreme temperature fluctuations. Surface. Mercury's surface is desolate and covered in craters. These craters formed as a result of violent collisions in the planet's history. Additionally, the surface features deep canyons and cliffs. Surface temperatures. Mercury experiences extreme temperature variations. During the day, surface temperatures can reach up to 430 degrees C, 800 degrees F, while they can drop to as low as minus 180 degrees Celsius, 290 degrees F at night. The lack of an atmosphere contributes to these rapid temperature changes. Atmosphere. Mercury has a very thin and almost non-existent atmosphere. This lack of atmosphere causes the surface to become extremely hot as it receives direct sunlight, and temperatures drop significantly at night. Magnetic field. Mercury possesses a weak magnetic field, but it is much weaker than Earth's. The magnetic field shields the planet's surface from some of the harmful effects of solar winds. Surface features. Mercury's surface is characterized by vast craters, mountains, and cliffs. Missions like Mariner 10 and Messenger have provided close-up examinations of these surface features and offered insights into the composition of the rocks. Orbit around the Sun. Mercury is notable for its orbit around the Sun. Here is more information about Mercury's orbit. Orbit shape. Mercury follows an elliptical orbit around the Sun, meaning its path is an elliptical curve rather than a circular one. This elliptical orbit causes Mercury to get closer to and farther from the Sun, resulting in variations in its distance from the Sun. Perihelion and aphelion. The point in Mercury's orbit where it is closest to the Sun is called perihelion, while the farthest point is called aphelion. Perihelion is where Mercury is at its highest speed, and aphelion is the farthest distance from the Sun. Orbital period. Mercury takes approximately 88 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. This short orbital period means that a year on Mercury is not as long as it is on Earth. However, its slow rotation means that a day on Mercury is longer than its year. Proximity to the Sun. Mercury is closer to the Sun than Earth. As a result, it receives intense sunlight, leading to extremely high surface temperatures. The variations in its distance from the Sun are responsible for these temperature fluctuations. Distance in kilometers. Mercury's average distance from the Sun is about 57 million kilometers, 35 million miles. At its perihelion point, this distance decreases to as low as 46 million kilometers, 29 million miles, while at aphelion it increases to 69 million kilometers, 43 million miles. Interesting facts. The sunburned planet. Due to its proximity to the Sun, Mercury experiences scorching surface temperatures. These extreme conditions make it an inhospitable environment for human life. Slow rotation. Mercury has an unusually slow rotation. A day on Mercury lasts approximately 176 Earth days, making one side of the planet exposed to the Sun for an extended period, and the other side experiencing a long night. The largest crater, Mercury's largest crater, known as Caloris Basin, has a diameter of approximately 1,550 kilometers. This crater is one of the largest impact basins in the solar system. Magnetic field quirk. Mercury has a weak magnetic field, but what's intriguing is the significant tilt between its magnetic axis and its rotational axis. This results in a peculiar rotation of its magnetic field. Mysterious ice shadows. Despite its scorching surface, certain craters on the side facing the Sun contain mysterious ice shadows, indicating that Mercury can host ice in these extreme conditions. The thinnest atmosphere. Mercury's atmosphere is nearly absent, with its atmospheric pressure being only about 0.5% of Earth's atmospheric pressure. Unique name. Mercury takes its name from the Roman god Mercury, symbolizing swiftness in Roman mythology, which references the planet's rapid orbital motion. Visited planet twice. Mercury is the only inner planet visited by space missions twice. It was first explored by Mariner 10 in 1974 to 1975, and later by NASA's Messenger mission from 2004 to 2015. Tidally locked rotation. Like Earth, Mercury has a tidally locked rotation, meaning it rotates slowly around the Sun. This results in one side of the planet always facing the Sun, while the other side remains in perpetual darkness.